Do I got the date wrong? Oh Lord. Did I put did I schedule the damn thing wrong? I see people talking about it's hell, listen. I don't know what I put in the thing. Y'all blame Mika's treats. Okay, listen. I was laying in the bed, minding my business like I always do. I went to Zaxby's and got me something to eat. When I came back, I had a box on my porch. Okay. Baby, Mika's treat don't sent me two of these big look that baby. These are like them good ass chocolate chip cookies that you used to get when you was in high school. Baby, she sent me two of these big old things, and the edges is so crispy. She sent me two. I had just ate around the perimeter of one of them, and the rest of it was history, child. I must have been writing the title of the show from the doggone bed. But nevertheless, honey, I am here. I'm alive. I am well. And y'all go to mikastreatsllc.com and use promo code Funky2020 to get all these good old treats. Lord, I hope me putting the date wrong in the thing don't affect the Funky Bunch. Hell, listen. Y'all know I ain't never did no damn show any other time outside of 8 o'clock. Okay, either I do it at 8 o'clock or I cancel the bitch. All right, so y'all have my word. Anytime the date wrong, just come on in the room. Anytime the date wrong, just come on in the room. Y'all know my mind bad and I'm getting old, okay? And they say doing this level of work can make you develop frontal lobe dementia like our pioneer predecessor sister, Wendy Williams. So maybe it's just frontal lobe dementia starting to hit in because I'm sitting up here gossiping about people for a damn living. And in the words of Tyson Beckford, it's my damn karma. Maybe that's what the hell going on because my mind bad, okay? I don't know. Nevertheless, honey, we here, we alive, and I'm not high no more. Like I got like residual high in me, but I'm not high no more. I had laid down. Oh, I gotta say something real quick. Eugenia Watson wrote, "Please don't sing." Now I'm not sure if you are the same person, Eugenia, and I think you may be. Come on in my room, hey. Come on in my room. Eugenia, I don't know if it was you, but it was somebody with a picture thing that looked like you that wrote a comment in my comments that I did not like that said something to the effect of, I hate the fact that Funky Dineva sing at the beginning. He needs to take into consideration his neurodivergent fans at the beginning that singing can be overstimulating for them or something. Let me tell you something, baby. I am not the American Association of Disabilities, okay? As with everything else that Donald Trump don't suck all the budget out of, that department at Funky Dineva LLC has been zero funded, okay? I apologize. We do not have a deaf, blind, dumb, mute, or autistic department down to the Funky Dineva live show LLC. I am not the Americans Disabilities Act. Okay, I don't have to listen to the damn Constitution, and I am not no damn cook to order chef. Okay, I am not no. My name is not your Dineva. It's not customizable Dineva. It's not order it your way Dineva. It's not a la carte Dineva. It's Funky Dineva. Okay, I can't stop doing what makes me me and what made me me over all these years because you're somewhere on the damn spectrum. So here's what I would advise you to do. Instead of expecting me to stop doing what I'm doing that 10,000 other people like in order to accommodate you, it's easier for your ass to just tune in 10 minutes later when I finish saying, come on in the room. Hey, hey, come on And I'm gonna tell you the way my mind works. I'm probably gonna sing for the next 3 months just to be nasty. Okay. I apologize and I sympathize with you. But for you to ask an entertainer, for you to ask me, who this is a part of what I do, the part of what I've been doing for 4 years, to stop it just to accommodate you, that's some bull. So get you some damn headphones or take your ass down to the Sylvan Learning Center and have them give you a compilation of programs that's better suited for your disability. But I ain't the one. Okay. Yeah, I love trying to how to get me started. Y'all don't forget. Y'all don't forget. Sign up for the cruise and sign up for the Dominican Republic. I'm gonna have Legra on the show next week, and she gonna break it all down to us. And then what else I wanted to say real quick before we get it going on? Lord, y'all got me. I'm going straight to hell. Got me in here going in on handicapped people. Lord have mercy, Jesus. It was something else I was going to say. Mika's treats, the cruise, the trip, nothing to report on my aunt. Oh, I wanted to ask y'all a question. It's summertime. Am I the only person that mosquitoes eat alive? I'm what the older people call got sweet blood. And the mosquitoes be eating my ass alive. Why isn't this on? There you go. 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 Now we back. Child. Now we back. See, this what God don't like ugly, and he ain't too crazy about people with good skin either. You see how karma came round swiftly and got me for going in on that handicapped girl? It swung right round the corner. I called that girl deaf, dumb, and mute, and he took my sound and made me a mute. Whoever it was I was going off on, please charge it to my head and not to my heart, because I'm a really good person and I need all my senses. And this was the universe telling me that I might go to sleep and wake up deaf, dumb, and mute. And I apologize for everything that I said at the top of the show. And I just was stressed out from dealing with my aunt. And I've never done anything like this before. It's just I have a lot of pressure on me. And I hope you please understand that I've never done this before. And I have deaf, dumb, and mute friends. I have autistic friends. I have friends on the spectrum. I've never said anything like this before. I don't know what came over me. It's because I am just so stressed with everything going on with my aunt and the mosquitoes eating my ass alive. My shins, my neck, my neck and my bike look like a Nestle Crunch bar. And no, I didn't even have that nasty woman's disease. I have sex with the men in the streets. It's the mosquitoes got me. It's the mosquitoes got me. All the mosquito venom running through my veins and the stress from helping my aunt made me do that. I promise you, the minute I get off the show, I'm going to go burn that handicap sticker that I bought illegally from that white man on the boat yacht that don't expire until December of 2026. And I will not, I promise you, when I go to Home Goods, I will not park my car in the handicap spot anymore. Universe, sign, seal, deliver, I'm yours. Okay? Oh, guys, I want to knock this story out really quickly because it's just a little bit sad. It's just a little update about the Malcolm Jamal Warner. I'm pretty sure by now many of you guys have already probably seen it or heard it, and embrace yourself. I'm not going to sit on this long, but it is a sad piece of news, and it's been revealed as things go further and further with the investigation of his death that his 8-year-old daughter was present for his drowning. Really sad. He drowned near Cocolis Beach while swimming with his 8-year-old daughter. According to multiple reports, his daughter witnessed the incident as surfers and volunteer lifeguards rushed to help. One surfer used his board to rescue the child while Warner was pulled from the water and given CPR for 45 minutes, but he sadly was pronounced dead at the scene. And this is very, 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 very unfortunate. Um, and you know, I need y'all's help a little bit because I have no shame in saying I'm very uneducated in a lot of this. Before I found out that the daughter was involved, I assumed, because Malcolm Jamal Warner is a very athletic built man, strong muscle man, I assumed, you know, like he was deeper out than most people would be when they go to the beach swimming. That was an assumption I made. Now that they're saying his 8-year-old daughter was with him while he was swimming, I refuse to believe somebody as responsible as Malcolm Jamal Warner would be super far out in the ocean with his 8-year-old daughter, which leads me to my next question and point. That scares me because I don't understand much about these rip currents and all of that. But are y'all telling me, and give me a yes or a no, are you telling me that you can be just in the normal general area of the beach water where normal people go, you know, woo, we in Aruba, woo, we in Ocho Rios, woo, we in Jamaica, water up to here. Are y'all telling me that you can kind of be in that portion of the beach where most vacation people go and this type of thing happened to you? If the answer is yes, please put yes in the chat. Okay. And that's very scary for me. I didn't know. You know, again, my assumption was that he probably was somewhere swimming. This is very scary, guys. It's stranger danger. It's water safety danger. And somebody said, yes, it will drag you in seconds. Yes, unfortunately. Yes, even if you're an experienced swimmer, yes, rip currents come from up underneath. Got you. Yeah, that's very scary, guys. And we need to stick to the pools. And it's scary for me because y'all know how much I go on the boat. Granted, I haven't been going as much since I moved from Miami. We're trying to get down there at some point in August. And I would just hate, we normally dock the boat and get off on the back. We had the kids with us on the floaties and on the mat. And I would hate to think that we could just be chilling and this type of thing happen to one of us. So it's definitely got my spidey senses going and got me more alert when it comes to being on the water. This is sad. This is scary. And this is all that. Guys, I got somebody waiting in the vestibule that I'm gonna bring on the show a little later on tonight, around the 8:30-ish mark. But y'all, I got one of the, I got a living piece of history on the show tonight, baby. Y'all know all the video girls back in the day when they actually used to get paid, when they wasn't hunching the directors and just brought down the whole stock of the whole damn video vixen industry. I got the woman who was responsible for putting them girls in the videos. She gonna talk to us. She gonna give us some stories. She gonna tell y'all what she got going on. She gonna tell y'all how y'all can get into some movies because she cast for movies. We gonna have it all going on air. Hopefully she'll tell us somebody business because y'all know we love discussing people's celebrity business. Bitch. All right. Anyway, moving right along. LaShawna, you could chill to about 8:30, 8:35-ish. I see you down there, unless you just want to stay down there. Text me. I can't hear what you're saying. We got two small stories in the political corner, y'all. Just a quick hit. Just a quick hit. Just a bam, bam. And we're going to get on up out of here because don't nobody want to stay in that dark, depressing place. But the Justice Department was told back in May. The people said they were told, the Wall Street Journal is reporting that Donald Trump was told back in May that his name appeared in the Epstein files. I'm not going to bother reading all of this on the Wall Street Journal, but every news outlet, document, source is citing the Wall Street Journal. And now we completely understand why Trump and those Republican cult leader follower members of his moved to block the Epstein files. He gonna release those old lackluster ass MLK files and those lackluster ass JFK files because he don't want us to know what we already knew. And the thing about it is none of it matters because, well, I take that back. some of it may matter. I find it very odd that the MAGA crowd, of all the things that Donald Trump has done that should upset people, I have seen a lot of them upset about these Epstein files. This is where they draw the line. They're like, no, you lied to us. You lied to us. You told us you were going to release the Epstein files. Now you're saying that there are no Epstein files. And then now he's trying to say that the Epstein files are something that Obama, Biden, and the former FBI director Comey came up with. And the unfortunate thing about it is, guys, a large percentage of his base will believe anything he says. But we knew, they knew, the plants knew, the terracotta flower pots knew, the crab legs down the juicy crab knew, the soul rolls down the pretty plates knew. I knew when I had the joy down in my heart and I had the fart. I knew. Everybody knew. The dead people knew. The alive people knew. Everybody knew. And here's the thing, and I can't believe I'm finna say this. As much as Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein's right-hand lady, deserves to be in jail, as long as y'all continue to purport that there are no Epstein files, that lady need to be let out of jail. That lady need to be let out of jail. She need to be let out of jail. Okay? She need to be let out of jail. Moving right along, guys. Our last little story in the political corner, and I'm pretty sure this is one black woman many of y'all don't care to protect, so y'all probably are going to revel in the fact that French President Emmanuel Macron files defamation lawsuit against Candace Owens for claiming his wife is transgender. Now, the wife is not transgender. The wife is, I just think the wife hair messed up. I was about to call the lady ugly, but I don't hear like nobody saying, so you trying to say transgender women is ugly? Then if I say the lady look like a man, then the gay rights people gonna come get me and talk about I'm defeminizing or listen, I don't know. Okay. Oh, she said she just listening. Okay, I see it in the private chat, LaShawn. If I say the lady look like a man and she kind of do look like the transgender, then they gonna come boycott in front of my damn house. They gonna have Laverne Cox trying to do it, and all the other people writing a story for Time Magazine about me. They gonna cancel me in Essence and then bring me back to the Essence or whatever the case may be. So I'm not gonna say that the lady looked like a man. She looked like something. The lady looked like some. Honestly and truthfully, let's spend a minute and let this breathe here. She looked white and British. The lady looked white. The lady looked British. The lady don't look ugly to me. I'm not even gonna take it as far and say the lady looked like a man. It's just something about that hair. I think if she did something with her hair, she's got beautiful high cheekbones and an almond-shaped face. I just think if she did something with her hair, that she would actually be a relatively nice-looking lady. They say she got a strong face. Now, I will say this. She's handsome. She is a very handsome lady. She's a very handsome lady, but I definitely think it's the wig. Anyway, Emmanuel Macron and his wife, Bridget Macron, are taking legal action against Candace Owens. The couple filed a defamation lawsuit in Delaware Superior Court accusing Owens of spreading false and harmful claims that Brigitte is in fact the man. The suit says Owens launched her conspiracy in 2024 via an 8-part podcast titled Brigitte, accompanied by posts on X despite all credible evidence disapproving her claim. Rather than engage with the president, Ms. Macron's attempt to set the record straight, Owens mocked them and used additional fodder for her frenzied fan base. The complaint reads, nothing that Brigitte gave birth to 3 children with her first husband. Noting that Brigitte gave birth, I'm sorry. Anyway, I don't know. It's kind of dumb. I can't comment on French culture. I can't believe that the president of France is suing the lady. I mean, are you suing for hurt feelings? Because I don't truly believe that anybody is going around thinking that they said Macron, bitch. I went to Myrtle Grove Elementary at Carroll City Senior High School. Okay, they didn't teach us French. That shit said Macron. Okay, Marcon, Macron. I'm not French. I'm from Miami, America. Okay, I am from Miami, America, Dade County 305, live on the remix. Take it to the moat. Okay, that shit said Marcon. Talking about Marcon, trying to correct me, bitch. I learned French is my 7th language. Okay, my first language is English, and the way they taught me how to read that shit, it said Marcon. And I'm gonna move on. Moving right along. This is actually very good, and this is companies paying attention to their customer base, but I'm just curious to know if we're sliding down a slippery slope with this one. Uber is doing a test run, guys, but they are now going to allow women to request women drivers to avoid being in uncomfortable situations with male drivers. Once again, Uber is now rolling out a test that will allow women riders to specifically request women-only drivers. So here are some key points. Uber's launching this new feature in the US. It'll pair women riders with drivers. Uber's pilot program will be in Los Angeles, San Fran, and Detroit starting next month. And over the years, ride-hailing companies such as Uber and Lyft have implemented new features to address safety concerns on their platforms. I'm not going to get into the weeds of this article, but I do on the surface think that this is a very good thing. I felt some people are saying Lyft been doing it. It's a very good thing, but I want to tell y'all what scares me. I already see some opportunist white man sitting somewhere ready to sue Uber saying discrimination. I already see somebody saying that they, based on Uber's gender discrimination, I lost my job and I lost my money and I lost my house because I used to make $900 a week, and when they implemented this policy, now I'm only making $300 a week, and then it becomes this big old lawsuit and becomes this big old thing that has to go to the Supreme Court, yada 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 yada. And this is one instance where I wish men would just stay the F-U-C-K out of it and let the girls have this. Let the girls have this. Now here's the funny thing, and here's where it's going to get sticky. I ain't gonna lie to you. More times than not, I'm a man. I'd rather have one of them women drivers too. Bitch, I'm scared of them niggas too. Okay, I don't want to ride in them. And let me tell y'all one thing about it. 2 things for sure and 3 things for certain. If you don't want to get them niggas, okay, don't you take no Uber X. That's them niggas and them Altimas and them Mitsubishi Galants. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't give a damn if it's $12 on Uber X and $64 on Uber Black. People with black cars and people with Uber SUVs, they got a little more decency about themselves. They're a little more pulled up. They got good credit. Okay, somebody pulling up in a Cadillac Escalade is far less likely to whoop your ass and rape you than somebody in an Altima or a Camry. Okay, and mind you, I don't work for the Department of Statistics, so please don't take this to the bank and try to cash it. But I'm just saying, my spirit tells me that the man that come pick you up with the suit and the tie on in the Escalade is probably not the one that's gonna try to take you in between your legs and in your butt behind a Family Dollar in the alley. Okay, I don't want to ride with them niggas either. Okay, they be get in the car and just be like they just got through smoking. And it's the ones that had the windows down for me and the music playing all that vulgar ass rap music. No, ma'am, you're not gonna drive me to the airport and have me all stressed out, about to miss my damn flight because I'm the sexy red and the baby got my brain going like this. Don't fuck around and gave me a concussion and a contact because you don't smoke. And it's base model Altima got cloth seats and the reefer and Black and Mild and Zaxby chicken finger smoke stuck all in the seats. No, ma'am, got me smelling like menace to society when I walk into the Delta Lounge and the people looking at me. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So with that being said, we go the gays, we gonna be putting women drivers on. We don't want to ride with them niggas either. Okay. Oh, that Arnold Palmer from Zaxby's good. Moving right along, guys. And some black girl magic news. Venus Williams. Venus Williams becomes the 2nd oldest woman to win a tour-level singles match at 45. And let me tell y'all how hard times is. Take a listen.
To come back for the insurance because they informed me earlier this year I'm on Cobra. So I was like, I got to get my benefits on. Started training.
She's actually not lying about that, because we talked about that about 6 years ago. So you're actually telling the truth. You know, insurance is hard.
Insurance, you guys know what it's like. And let me tell you, I'm always at the doctor. So I need this insurance. I had to come back.
Let me tell y'all something. I don't know whether to laugh, snicker, and chuckle or to cuss her ass out. Okay, first of all, Venus Williams, you sitting over there with all the millions and a white man talking about Cobra. But I think what's even more funny to me is that Venus Williams, you ain't never had no real corporate job a day in your damn life. I was surprised that she even knew what Cobra was. And anybody who ever left their job, lost their job, got laid off, girl, they was only taking $119 a pay period out your check. But when them hoes want to refer you over to Cobra, then they want to take $339 out your damn check. Oh no, man, honey, bitch, I just have to go to urgent care and pray I don't die. Okay, I had to be like Big Mama on Soul Food to take my turpentine, and my herbs. I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. I am 41 years old, and I don't know nobody in my life that ever opted for Cobra because that shit was too damn high. Please, if you in the chat, if you ever got on Cobra, please put Cobra in the chat and how much you was paying. I promise you, I'm not over exaggerating. I am 41 years old of life, and I have never come across a single person who has ever opted to get the damn Cobra. I don't know nobody. Who was ever able to afford Cobra. So let me tell y'all a funny story though. Remember how I said I'm surprised that Venus Williams even knows what Cobra is? Me and my boyfriend, I took him to we were at Tamar's house, and him and Tamar were getting to know each other. And he said to Tamar something, yeah, because I put in my PTO. And Tamar looked at him and was like, what's that? And when we got in the car, he just thought it was so funny because Tamar literally had no concept of what PTO was. It was so funny. He was just talking to PTO. She was like, what's that? Like, she was trying to follow the story and had no earthly idea what PTO was. And it's just so funny how people can be in their own bubble and have no concept of what people in the real world were going through. The fact that she did not know PTO meant paid time off, it was funny, but it's also indicative of the fact I don't think she ever had a real damn job before. And that is a blessing. That is completely a blessing. Really cute story. It was so innocent and so funny. While we're on the topic of Venus Williams, LaShawn, I got one more story after this about Gucci Mane and them that I'm gonna bring you on. Venus Williams confirms engagement to Andrea Pretty following his historic win at 45. Following her historic win at 45, Venus Williams has confirmed engagement to Italian actor and producer Andrea Pretty. She shared the news on Tuesday after winning the first singles match in more than a year. The announcement came during a post-match interview following her victory. During the interview, she was asked how Pretty has impacted her comeback and overall happiness. Williams responded, my fiance is here and he really encouraged me to keep playing. She explained how close she came to stepping away from the game. There were so many times where I just wanted to coast and kind of chill. She said, do you know how hard it is to play tennis? You guys don't know how much work goes into this. It's like a 9 to 5, except you're running the whole time, lifting weights, just like dying, and then you repeat it the next day. So he encouraged me to get through this, and it's been wonderful from here. Williams and Pretty were first seen together in 2024, vacationing in Nerano, Italy, where the two were photographed on a boat off the Amalfi Coast. She had the Amalfi Coast, and all our black asses go to this Armani Exchange. That's the closest our ass getting to damn Italy. Amalfi, Armani. We both been to the same place. You ain't better than us, girl. And our hair look better than yours, Venus Williams. But anyway, congratulations to Venus Williams. There is a rabbit hole and a think piece that I could go down right now about how both of these sisters ended up with white men or French men or whatever, something other than black, white man with an accent. But I don't even think I got the energy in me to do it today. But I will say this, my overall sentiments. I really don't have a problem with interracial dating whatsoever. I don't, except for when it comes from a place of, trauma or disdain or dislike and and it's just one of them, it was cool. Two of them, it's just, and here's the thing, it just makes me feel uncomfortable. It may not have nothing to do with them. The issue might 100% be mine, and I'm willing to accept that. The issue may actually be mine, but there's just something about how both of them ended up with one. It's something about that that's making me a little bit uncomfortable. And granted, I know that we don't see as many examples of black women with white men as we do black men with white women. But somebody said, well, all the black men called her manly. Black men called them manly. That is the truth. So you're actually riding the same bus that I was about to get on. I was about to get on and say, it's giving, blacks, y'all never really wanted me. Y'all never really accepted me. And I'm going over here where I'm loved. And I completely get it. I completely get it. I completely understand it. And this is where I'm going to leave the story alone. Let me go on over here to what Keisha Kayor said. Keisha Kayor said, Gucci man ain't got to do shit but wash his ass. She said she do everything. Take a listen.
Gucci got to do is shower. He don't got to do nothing else. I do everything for that man, but not because I have to do it. I want to. I enjoy taking care of him. I enjoy him just being happy and going to the studio and doing music. I don't want him to worry about the bills, worry about what he got to eat, worry about nothing. That man, all he got to do is bathe child and go do his shows and go to the studio. That is it. The wife takes care of everything else, and I love doing it. And if I don't do it, I would be miserable.
Why do you think you'd be miserable?
Because I want to take care of my man. I don't want nobody else to do it. I want you to pay so-and-so to do this. A chef, I cook for him. I buy his clothes. I do everything. And I want to keep the money at home. Only thing Gucci got to do is shower.
So if y'all feel the same way and y'all are like this with y'all husband, please put me in the chat. I'm just curious to see if this that new, if this that old school love, if this is common, if this is what, if y'all feel this way and if y'all are the same exact way with y'all husband, please put me in the chat. We're getting mixed reviews. We get mixed. A lot of people, okay, we got quite a few people saying me. Some people saying shit. Some people say, a lot of people saying me. Some people said to each their own. Jazz 504 said, I aspire to be this type of wife. Moon Liskey's 82 said, LOL, laughing my ass off. Hell nah. She said, don't know this lady, but she sounds controlling. Me, okay, liars. Funky, it's hard out here. No one wants to do all that. I guess shit. Baby, I learned from Bernadine and Mary J. Blige. I ain't being nobody loving secretary working every day of the week. Okay, 11 years putting my catering business on hold, being the foreground, the background, so somebody else could be in the foreground. Baby, there was a reason why I saw Way Next Hell when I was 12, bitch. I said I ain't gonna never turn up and be nobody's damn Bernadine. But listen, I don't know their life. I don't know their life. I don't. But I am pretty sure Keisha Kayor's level of physical work that she actually has to do in the household and the everyday working woman's level of physical work that they have to do in the household is probably two different levels of physical work. Now, is she cooking? Absolutely. Is she cooking? Absolutely. She's Jamaican. She probably loves to cook. That's a lot of people's love language. Is Keisha Kayor holding the duster and pulling back the curtains and dusting all in the windowsill? I don't believe it. If anything, she's probably being more of a house manager. She's taking care of the operations at a macro level. She said he don't got to worry about paying the bills. He don't got to worry. She's handling things at a macro level. Keisha is not out there cleaning the pool physically. Keisha is not out there driving the cars to Texaco to get vacuumed out. Again, she's probably overseeing. Got a spreadsheet. The car man come on Wednesday. The pool man come on Thursday. Make sure I pay the lawn man. Make sure I do this. Okay, is she going and buying his clothes? Probably. She probably likes that thing. Is she cooking for him? Probably. You know what I'm saying? Is she washing a couple loads of clothes? Probably. But please don't get it twisted. Money makes life easier. That woman is not sitting up on all the millions that they sitting on up over there and doing drudgery and laborious housework like everybody else on this thing. She not. She cooking and she doing some light cleaning and a whole lot of hunching. And probably siphoning off his money and putting it in her mama name like Shawnee ass was doing Shaq. Okay, but it's definitely macro level house management, and that's what the rich people hire house managers for. Y'all refuse to believe Keisha K. You're out there pressure washing the driveway from the oil stains from the Hummer for the summer. That ain't what she doing. But I'm gonna bring somebody to the stage that might know what she doing, because she be around these type of people all in the industry and stuff. I'm gonna bring y'all founder, sole proprietor, creator, director, owner. Y'all know y'all be putting all them titles on y'all business cards of ethnicity models. My homegirl, Queen LaShawna. LaShawna, what's going on?
Hey, Q, how you doing, baby?
I am doing good. Now listen, do your man just got to do nothing except just shower? You cooking, cleaning, buying the clothes, cutting the yard, you do all that?
Okay, let's think about it. Gucci changed Keisha's lifestyle. He got the money to do that. If a man come in and change your lifestyle, he ain't got to do nothing. So people that answer it and they're not doing all that, they not living on the same level that they living on. This girl been getting a new color Rolls Royce every year, living in a big ass house, traveling, got a body snatch. Like, what Gucci supposed to be doing? Taking a shower and going to the studio, because that lifestyle is lifestyling, baby.
Yes, and it takes a lot of money to keep those songs coming out so we could keep.
Uh-oh, we froze up. Oh, no. Is it froze up? Do you see it froze on your end? It's froze. I don't know what's going on. Hello? Do I need to go out and come back in? Okay, it's his thing. You're uninsured, but can see and hear you. We froze on this end. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to log out and log back in.
Went off. LaShawna,
I'll bet. What happened?
I was living in the projects with Jay. I'm glad y'all didn't leave. It's still 7,000 of y'all on this bad boy.
Uh-oh, it's freezing up again.
I had to build the light completely went off, and they had to reboot. Anywho, for those of y'all who don't know what's going on, sorry about what's going on. I got on the stage with me the legendary Queen Lana Stanley. And LaShawna, for those who don't know who you are, please tell the people who you are and why you are on our line today.
I am the pioneer of the urban model. I started out booking the video girls and making them, have some integrity in the industry. And that led to the urban model. There was no such thing as urban models before I started ethnicity models for the video girls. It's always been video girls, but there was never a such thing as urban models. I went in it with structure and, you know, making sure the girls wasn't being, you know, people start calling it, oh, she's trying to take the hoe out of hip hop. That's what I was doing. I was taking the whole out of hip hop. I was making sure girls only did certain videos. They weren't wearing certain clothes. They weren't getting champagne sprayed on them. If the lyrics were too degrading, we would refuse those videos. So I started a company that added structure, and that opened the girls up to be able to do commercials and hair campaigns. And I'll print ads for baby fat and apple bottoms and all that stuff back in the day. And I opened a lot of doors to more urban and more ethnic faces in the media. You know, not just beautiful girls. I surpassed that and start putting kids and old people and families and black men and all types of black people in the media.
I love it. I love it. And guys, you may not know this, but LaShawna is responsible for putting Miss Kenny in the City Girls video.
Yeah.
Tell them LaShawna is also a casting director as well. I was minding my business like I always do. And LaShawna hit me up and was like, you know, hey, you know, I got this opportunity. This director is looking for something, yada, yada, yada. I think Miss Kenny might be good for it. Can you put me in contact with him? Can he film a little tape? And she sent it over to the director. And the next thing we knew, Miss Kenny was in the City Girls video, all because of LaShawna. Outside of Miss Kenny, who's somebody the Funky Bunch is really familiar with, LaShawna, could you tell us some other familiar model faces that we may know that you've worked with or been responsible for either breaking or placing in popular music videos?
Well, Keisha Kyle, I booked her in her first few videos. I think she was called, what was her name? It wasn't Kyle, it was Keisha. It was a different name back then when she first came out, her lipstick. But I put her in her first few music videos. Melissa Ford, Esther Baxter, Tay Heckard, Sincerely Ward, Lyris Cross. I booked Eva from Next Top Model in videos. I don't think I booked Takara or anything. But anybody that was well known in the urban community back then, I put them in something, or they got discovered through my agency, which I was just providing opportunities that weren't out there for us before. Before ethnicity models, it was nobody representing black people. You might see a face here or there in the agency, but it was not on the level that I was really fighting for us to be seen and included. And I was set on changing the beauty standard. Beauty ain't just size 2, light skin or white, skinny size 2 model. We got women in all shapes, sizes, and colors, and that's what I became famous for. That, and also, they used to call me Mama Bear because I would protect the models on set, make sure they're not degrading them or trying to, do the casting couch or you come back to the hotel and all that. Some of them might have snuck and done it behind my back, but I was there on set babysitting the brands because I knew that we could grow it beyond music videos. That's the only place they was letting us in, so we had to get in where we had to get in.
Yeah, I remember one thing about the ethnicity models brand. I don't think I've ever told you this. When I was in college between the years of 01 and 05, the dudes used to go on the ethnicity models website just to look at the girls and be like, oh, that one bad right there. Yeah. They used to go on it like it was like a magazine.
Listen,
beautiful girls.
Before it was MySpace, my website, I didn't know how to monetize back then, but I used to get 4 million hits a month of people coming and look at the girls because it was nowhere else. It wasn't a MySpace. It wasn't an Instagram where you can come see beautiful girls. And it wasn't too raunchy. She gave a little sexy, and I would highlight their ethnicity. Oh, this one's Jamaican, and this one's Panamanian, this one's Brazilian. They all were back. They liked that. And I even have girls that grew up and say, when I used to come home from middle school, I used to go to your site and just pick my favorite model. And now I get to be a model as I'm older. So I definitely made history. I'm a big part of hip hop history. So
I love it. I love it. So as times have evolved, tell us how you've evolved from the model casting to now being a casting director in some of the big films that we've all seen, kind of like Bad Boys. Tell us a little bit about your casting directing stuff.
Well, I'm very hands-on, so I'm always on set, making my face seen, talking to people, getting to know who's who, and see who does what on set. And people know me, and they like me. I'm easy to work with. So, and they know that I'm very perfectionist when I'm casting. So I'm gonna go get you the best girls, the best guys, the best kids. So they started asking me to do more than music videos. Music video era is dead. People are always gonna shoot videos, but that era is dead. So they're like, oh, we got a commercial. Can you cast a commercial? Can you cast a movie? So I was so good at what I did. People, spread my name. Call Lashana. You go to Miami, call Lashana. If you want your set to be beautiful and diverse, call her. And I got that reputation. So I come highly recommended from a lot of directors. And like you said, when they come to Miami, I did the Bad Boys 3 in Miami. I did Beach Bum with Matthew McConaughey and Snoop Dogg. Right now I'm doing Kevin Hart's movie with Netflix for 72 hours. The Miami Heat commercials, when we used to come to Miami for the VMAs and had all those dancers on stage and the trophy girls. I casted all that stuff. Like anything you could think of. I'm sure I'm leaving some stuff out, but I've casted so much stuff and gave so many opportunities, Q. Sometimes they want people from we want some real Miami people with the gold teeth and the tattoos and the dread. I'm gonna go right to USA Flea Market and bring the whole hood to the Rihanna set. If you see that Rihanna Needed Me video, that director, Harmony Korine, he did Kids and Spring Breakers and all that. He wanted the real Miami in that video. I went to the hood, got all the hood niggas, got all the real strippers. That video, if you go look at that video, that's all me. I went to where the people are, because when you come to Miami, you're not gonna find them people in the talent agency.
Right.
So I go to the people. Right. It was a skateboard show on HBO called Betty. They follow skateboard kids around. They were gonna do season 3 in Miami. I casted that. It didn't end up getting greenlit, but I went to the skate park and cast it right there in the skate park. So, I'm really connected to the people and finding what people need to make their production look hot.
I love it. So we got people in the chat right now saying, okay, resume, but they say, how can they be down? How can they work with you? Is you still cast? And they say, baby, they got their BBLs and they teeth fixed. They say they got their BBLs, they wigs, and they teeth fixed. And they ready to work and be put in videos. How can they be down?
You don't need no BBL. Listen, I cast. My new company is called Real People Casting. I cast real everyday looking people. A lot of the directors are going in that direction. They don't want you to look so model-esque or so, perfect actor. They want you to look real. They want to look like the real world. So you can follow me on Instagram, Miss Lashana on Instagram, MS. And you see the spelling of my name on the screen, MS Lashana. Ethnicity Models, Instagram is still live. Real People Casting is on Real People Casting Worldwide. If you go to Miss Lashana, you'll see all the links to all my endeavors on Instagram.
I'm putting it up down at the bottom of the screen now.
A lot of people can... Almost anybody. This is what I do. I help dreams come true. People that never thought they could be on TV or anybody would look for them because it used to be a certain criteria. I end up making a lot of dreams come true because I'll recruit somebody from a bus stop. Like, oh my gosh, you got an interesting look. You ever thought about being on TV? And they probably think I'm full of shit. And then until they standing right there next to Kevin Hart in the movie, like, damn, I would have never thought I had this opportunity. So I do like bringing those opportunities to our people.
All y'all bad breath, bus stop catching, Family Dollar working hoes in the chat. Don't listen. Life ain't over for you because your car went out and you on the bus. Lashana might be riding down the street and see your broke down, bald-headed, bus-catching, bad breath ass on the bus stop.
Listen.
And that is why you got to look your best.
At all times.
Every time you come out of the house, if you on that bus, you ain't got to look like what you going through. Because somebody like Lana Stanley might be looking for real people, for the Real People Casting Worldwide in order to put you in the video.
Listen, not just real people. I still cast beautiful people and kids and all type of people. So it's not just the real people, but I really enjoy helping people make people dream comes true. And I love when you go in Target and you see a black girl with an afro and big lips on the campaign, you can thank Miss Lashana, because before that, nobody was studying us. It's like I created it and they came. They found a reason to use us and saw that we did have value, and it is a different type of beauty, so people start using the same formula that hip hop used, using beautiful faces, beautiful people to sell. So they started using that for corporate brands. So yeah, we did. I've done a lot of stuff.
Listen, y'all, Lana Stanley, Ethnicity Models. If this is somebody to know. This is somebody, please go follow her on all of her social media platforms. And scrolling at the bottom of the screen at Miss Lashana on Instagram. And that way you can get to all the other things that she's got going on. Lashana, before we get up out of here, is there anything you want to say to these people and just give them a rundown of what you got coming up next and all the places they can find you and how they can support you?
How they can support me, follow my Instagrams, and then you'll see what I have going on. It's sometimes I have so much going on, you can't even remember what you have going on. And in production, one day you can sit here like, no, I can go to the beach, and the next minute you're busy, you going crazy, working on stuff. Right now, my head is in the books for this Kevin Hart film. So happy to work with my boy Will Packer. We go back from back in the day, before he blew up. And then I'm also doing a Corona commercial for the VMAs. That's coming up. We got a movie coming. A lot of my movies that I've done with Carmody Korine, they feature in the Venice Film Festival in Venice, Italy.
Wow. Okay.
So I have one motion capture. It's motion capture and animation, kind of like Avatar. Like how they did that movie. I have one of those. They're editing now, so it should be in the Venice Film Festival around August, September. We go over there. It's the third year we have films over there. So I do a lot of international stuff too. A lot of my clients come from London and Sweden and Germany and stuff like that. Yeah, so they love us Americans and us African Americans. So I'm just bridging the culture gap.
Yes, and I love it. I love it. I love it.
They can keep up with me on social media because it may be quiet. I focus on quality, not quantity. It may be quiet and boom, here go Kevin Hart at Netflix, So you just never know what's going to pop up. Or sometimes I post, give you the opportunity to cast. I'll post, hey, I'm looking for this. Send me your pictures.
Y'all. And I'm telling y'all, that's literally how Miss Kenny got in that video. This lady right here, she just called me. It was like, I'm looking for somebody.
Well, I used to see you putting him on his on your Instagram. They said they want somebody that's a little flamboyant, and cute. And I said, oh, Funky doesn't even always post to him. Let me see. And they loved Miss Kenny.
Yeah, Miss Kenny.
He had a ball.
And Miss Kenny ended up in a music video, y'all. It really is that simple. Lashana Stanley, thank you so much. And you are always a friend of the show. And anytime you got anything going on, baby, you are always welcome to drop in. The people are going crazy in the chat. They're loving everything that's going on. They're talking about you look like you live in a house from Bailey or whatever.
Everybody does call this the Hell Bailey House. I be having some listen, follow the house, has its own Instagram, the House of Ethnicity. I'll be having some nice private parties over here for birthdays.
Parties or regular parties?
No, regular parties. Dinner party, baby shower. Me and my friends, my industry friends, we have private events over here. We didn't get caught up in any Diddy parties. I did a lot of Diddy music videos, and we didn't have any drama with Diddy. I witnessed some drama, but he never disrespected our girls or anything like that. Maybe because Mama Bear was right there.
I love it. Lashana Stanley, everybody. Lashana, thank you so much, love.
Thank you, Q. So proud of you, and good luck on the show.
Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye. Y'all, that is Lashana Stanley from Ethnicity Models, y'all. She always got it going on. I just love when we get a chance to interact with living pieces of walking cultural history, and we're able to give people their flowers while they can still smell them. This lady single-handedly helped revolutionize the video girl game model situation, and for that we will always say thank you and speak her name. Now, moving right along, guys, where do we want to go? I think we're going to go on over here to Lymphedema Williams. We're going to go on over here to Lymphedema Williams. Lymphedema Williams, lawyer Joe Tocopina says that he is going to be filing a lawsuit against her 3-year guardianship in an effort to stop it. I'm confused as all hell and how much of his money, he getting, because why didn't you file this after 3 damn months into the damn guardianship? We've been confusion. Her sister Wanda sitting up there, a whole damn attorney, but she must have got her JD from the Tropicana plant, because we not understanding why y'all just not deciding to sue this. But Wendy Williams' lawyer is fighting back to regain control of her life, and her attorney Joe Tocopina says the legal system standing in her way. While celebrating Wendy's birthday in New York City, Tocopina told TMZ he's fed up with the slow-moving process to end the former talk show host guardianship, which has been placed on her for over 3 years. He called the situation sickening and said he plans to sue those responsible if the court refuses to lift it. Sources closest to the case say that the judge overseeing the matter has been reluctant to grant Wendy's request to end the arrangement. If her latest motion is denied, Tocopina intends to push for a jury trial to determine whether she should be released from guardianship entirely. I agree. Take it to the jury. They say everybody is due their day in court in front of an audience of their peers, a juror of their peers. Take it to their court. If y'all let Britney Spears twirl around in her toddler panties and spend up all her money eating pears from the damn dollar store and using Maybelline eyeshadow from the top of her damn forehead to the bottom of her nose, if Britney Spears could do that, then we can let Lymphedema Williams out and run up Uber Eats. And if the lady want to get Long Island teas in a can with her money, then let her do whatever she want to do with her money. Okay. Moving right along. If y'all want to see a Karen get dealt with, y'all take a look at what happened. Whitefish came over here bothering the youth. Right in Rio. Lymphedema Williams. Oh, Lord. Whitefish came bothering these little boys, and this is what happened.
Go in the crib.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Go in the crib.
Go in my
Go in the
crib.
crib.
You don't even pay
Go in
for
the crib.
this.
Go in the house.
Go in the crib.
This is my estate.
Go in the crib.
I don't care.
Go in the crib.
We are
Go in the
police.
crib.
Yo,
We
look
are
at
Go in
the
the crib.
police.
I don't care.
Yeah, what do you do?
Don't
Section
care.
8?
Go in the
Yeah,
crib. You
police.
say you mad. You mad.
look
Go in
at
the
you.
house. Go in the house. Go in the house. Go in the house. Go in the house.
What?
Touch
come
me.
up here.
Touch me. Touch me on my.
What? Fuck you.
Touch me. Touch me. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? Not playing with you. Get off my porch. 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 You came on my property. You sold to me first. Get off my porch. Get off. And I'm a minor. And I'm a minor. Get off my minor. Get off my porch. Get off my porch. Get her 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 off my.
Bitch, go in the crib.
Go in the crib.
Yeah, that's what you
Go
do.
in the crib.
Listen, karma. Y'all see how karma is getting folks together real quick? Now, here is the thing, guys. This story gets way more interesting. Baby, the man that picked her up was the police chief of the city they were in. Once again, the man that picked her up, her boyfriend, was the police chief of the city that they are in, and he has now been placed on 3-month leave, and her charged with all types of carrying on or whatever. And the city say they are real upset, number one, that she represented herself as being a member of law enforcement when she is not. Now, girl, let me tell you something. When you get your ass laid out in front of the damn police, and I guess that man knew that she was 100% in the wrong. Riot in Rio. That man knew she was 100% in the wrong. You see, that man didn't get aggressive with them boys or nothing. And it's funny because the man was coming down from the porch, I think, to come get her. She thought when he was coming down that gave her license to go over there and hit them boys and that they were not going to do nothing. I tell you, racism is mental illness. Racism is mental illness because there's not any way that that lady could have honestly thought she was going to hit them boys and that nothing was going to happen to her. She allowed her racist aggression to completely cloud her mind, and she ended up laid out down to the porch. She was laid out down to the porch. And then I'm going to tell you something. Them kids' mama should come home and still whoop her ass. But a police chief of upstate New York has been placed on leave after his girlfriend was arrested over an altercation. Binghamton Police Joseph Zukuski was placed on administrative leave Monday over an incident which occurred while he was off duty in a nearby Johnson City on Friday. Zenduski was present but not involved. According to the viral video, Zukuski's girlfriend, Susan Rice, appeared to be arguing with a group of people sitting on a porch at home. At one point, she calls them Section 8 and claims, "We are the police," despite not having a law position herself. Rice rushed the two teenagers, later identified as a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old friend who was visiting. Someone behind the camera appeared to hit Rice, who fell to the floor, and Zukuski came to lift her ass up and carry her away. The people say I'm not gonna play it again, but he knocked her ass out down to the damn ground. If you want to see it, the link will be in the description box of the video. But she talking about, is this Section 8? Well, bitch, if they on Section 8, you on Section 9 because you live right next to we are the police. Well, the police got knocked the F-U-C-K out. All right, and y'all, this the last story of the day that we're gonna get on and find out if somebody done broke into my house the way Riot and Rio down that bark, and somebody might be sitting in the living room waiting on my ass. I ain't got my piece tonight. Fat Joe big ass say he drank 30 to 40 cans of Diet Pepsi a day, and even doctors can't convince him to put soda down. Claims he had 1,000 Diet Pepsis while locked up. Take a listen.
Money, let's have fun. They're keeping you healthy, right? Because I worry about you because you drink a lot, right? And I don't know how safe that is. I'm not a doctor. I don't give a fuck. I drink too many Diet Pepsis.
A lot.
You know what I'm saying? Very, very much. I got a problem. 30, 40 a day. Let me tell you something. Damn. If I went to the doctor, God forbid, and they tell me, yo, you have a problem due to Diet Pepsi, I got to take the shit on the chin. I got to just be like, I knew I was just doing too much with them Diet Pepsis, right? So.
Are you going to hit one when you leave the doctor?
I'm drinking it now immediately. They're not stopping me. No, I was in jail with 1,000 Diet Pepsis. Imagine you in jail, you can't have nothing else, but Diet Pepsi's illegal. Holy shit. That's like you.
His pee gotta be brown. Somebody in my house, y'all. Somebody might be in here. Who in here? Somebody talking about go check, bitch. I'm not. What I'm gonna do? Bitch, I'm not finna go in there. Come on, go check. What I'm gonna do? The knives and shit in there. You need to get up and see. No, bitch, I need to get out this window back here by me. Who in here? His pee gotta be brown. If this my last show, y'all, I love y'all. Y'all have meant the world to me. And hopefully I'll be to work tomorrow. Who in here? I'm calling the police. If you in here, you should leave. Just leave. I'm home. Just please leave. I'm trying to be nice. Let me get off this thing. This is one of the downfalls of being single. Okay, like living single. Let me go find out what's going on. Somebody said that's his boyfriend. No, my boyfriend is in Birmingham. Somebody said Eugenia in here. Anyway, y'all, hopefully I'll be to work tomorrow. If not, it was nice knowing y'all. I'll call y'all later, or maybe I won't. Bye.